In this video, I want to show you how to configure the Prusa Slicer software to get a part ready for 3D printing. So first you're going to click on this orange and brown icon on your desktop that says Prusa Slicer, and we're going to open up this file and do the configuration wizard. So if your file, most likely if it's the first time you've ever opened it, it's going to need to be configured. So go ahead and click Configuration, Configuration Wizard. And what we need to do is just sort of tell it what printer we're using and what level of material we're using, etc. So here it says, Welcome to the Prusa Slicer Configuration Wizard. You're going to click Next. And then you're going to select the printer. The printer that we have in our classroom is the MK3S Plus. So we're going to select that printer and select the 0.4 millimeter nozzle. And then select Next and Next again. And then it's asking other vendors of printers that might be used with this software. We're not going to worry about that. And we're not going to define a custom profile. So now we're selecting what filament we're going to use. So we're going to use the MK3S and S Plus. We're using PLA. And we're using Prusa PLA. And we can select generic PLA and Hatchbox PLA. So this is some other material we've purchased. Then we're going to select Next and leave those two things, the automatic updates, selected. We want to click Next again, and now make sure we associate STL files to the Prusa Slicer. Click Next, and select Expert Mode and use inches. If that's not selected, those are the two things you should select. And then click Finish, and now you're pretty much ready to go. The one thing is, when you're selecting print settings, I believe it will come in and it will default to this Ultra Detail setting. This is going to make the filament extrusions very, very tiny, and it's going to make the print jobs very slow. So what we want to default to is the 0.15 millimeter quality setting, and then it should say generic PLA, and it should give you the MK3 or MK3 Plus setting. And that's how you configure your Prusa to be ready for printing.